I want to share with you some of the ways that are not overly talked about in terms of becoming more comfortable in your own skin. And this first one is associating fear with excitement. Listen to how Margot talks about fear.
Very original, very unconventional, very scary, which made it exciting as well. Like, how the hell do you pull this off? And
If you think about it, our body kind of reacts to fear and excitement around the same way. So if you link them together, you'll start to feel a little more courageous because you're tricking yourself into becoming more confident. And because of this will make you gradually more comfortable in many different situations. And more importantly, how you feel about yourself as a person as you gain more and more confidence. Margot has pushed us a lot and she is a thrill seeker, but I really doubt that you'll get there if you're just starting out. Like this.
All about taking risks.
yeah, I like taking risks. What can I say? I'm a thrill seeker. If it doesn't scare the out of me, I normally don't really go for it.
If you like stuff like this, give us a like so I know. Next is a little fun lesson about replacing sorry with thank you. And she actually learned this from an interesting source.
Bobby has this whole lesson about like swap out the word sorry for the word thank you. Thank you for understanding that I couldn't do that, or thank you for hearing me out. Here's what I think of this. And I was like, wow, I can't.
I think this simple switch allows us to stop thinking that there's really something wrong with us when there isn't, but redirect that to show gratitude instead, which makes us appreciate life more. Removing these small bad habits is really what's going to help you like yourself a little more. And also, if you're interested in what self-respecting people will do, I have a different video on that. Next is thinking of change as entertainment. Hear how she talks about wanting to try new things.
Well, that's not how it's done, or that's not how we've done it before. And they're always like, but why? Why couldn't we try it this way? Why is it always done that way? Why don't we try it a new way? And
most of the fun things that we do in life comes from new and novelty things. So if we can learn to see that change is kind of like life trying to make itself less boring, then we can learn to relax a little bit. Comfortable is great, but it's kind of boring. So unless you absolutely enjoy your life right now, why not enjoy the change? Listen to how she talks about trying to help other people understand new perspectives.
it was never a case of, oh, they didn't like that, so let's cut it. It was, no, we need to explain why we think that should be in and get everyone, like I said, comfortable.
This last one is a little bit more controversial, but it's about having a separate self for different situations. This is her talking about becoming a producer, but pay attention to what different positions brings out different sides of you.
Maybe a little more savage than I thought I was. You gotta be kind of savage sometimes. Yeah.
I don't really think it's bad to have different personas for different situations. But just to be clear, I am not recommending being fake or having a split personality. But really, there are times when you really have to bring out different sides of you. Like, if you tend to be a little more compassionate person, then you need to bring out the stern side of you. And most of the time, I think people really only have problems with this if you're deliberately trying to be deceitful or manipulative when you try to use these personas. But what you're really doing is learning to explore different sides of you and being comfortable with yourself in different emotions, in different situations, and that makes you like yourself more. So let me know, do you say sorry instead of thank you? And I will see you in my next video.